If I go on and sign these papers right here, my contract at Real Madrid will officially be terminated and I will be retiring from the game of football at the very young age of 29. This is the decision that I'm considering making to spend more time with my family, to be with them. And throughout my football career, I've done it all. I've simply gone from the bottom to the top, become one of the greatest players of all time. And have I done too much? Is this the right time? Am I making a mistake? Should I sign these papers? And should I end it all? Right here, right now. Is this the end of Rafael Ruis? I've listened to you. I've taken your feedback in the overwhelming response. 10,000 likes on the last episode. Rafael Ruis will be staying around for just a little bit longer. Guys, I was really gonna end it. It was honestly time to go. I honestly was considering starting another career mode, maybe going off with the Ruiz's son, but we're gonna complete this career mode. We're gonna retire him at a good age, maybe, mid-30s, upper 30s. So we got a few seasons left in us. And up next is the beginning of the 2028 Euros. This is my chance to do it all yet again with Portugal. And before we continue on with this video, it's time to wrap up the top 11 YouTuber friendly championship tournament. For those of you who don't know, over the past 2 weeks, I've been competing in a tournament against other YouTubers on the game Top 11, which you can download in the top line of the description. Pretty much it's their 10th birthday and they called out a bunch of YouTubers. We competed in a tournament, and if you guys want to play these new friendly championships for yourself, you can grab 13 of your closest friends, download the game, and at the beginning, or I believe it's the 13th day of every season, a new friendly championship opens up and you guys can literally play 14 people to a tournament. So this right here is my team that I was using for the entire tournament. I've kind of been playing on and off on my phone, on my computer. That's what's great about this game, is you can literally play it wherever you are. Cristiano Ronaldo was my main goal scorer. He ended up with 18 club goals, which is pretty phenomenal, honestly. With that being said, and then of course I had to have myself over there at the right midfield position. And here are the official results. Unfortunately, we were unable to get in to the top 3. Bateson was number 1. We had Nepenthes at 2, Chuboy at 3, AJ3 at 4, Stolpt at 5, and then at B4 Lance at 48. Myself in 6th place. I'm not too happy with it, but for my first time playing top 11 in a little while, honestly, I'll take what I can get. Obviously, Bateson had the best team. Him and the Nepenthes, they've been playing this game for quite some time, and their teams were literally just stacked. So yeah, man, we tried our best. We finished with 7 wins, 2 draws, and 9 losses. Overall, this was such a fun time, and I hope we can, get together and do this again in the future. Just the rivalries that we had against some of the biggest creators. At the beginning of this, I called out Matt HD Gamer, and he finished bottom of the table, so we were able to take him down. AJ3 was another one that I called out, and he had one of the better teams, and I managed to beat him once and then get a draw against him, which was pretty crazy. But that is gonna do it for the tournament, boys. Crazy stuff. Top line of the description. If you guys want to pick top 11 up for yourself, go ahead and do that. I highly recommend it. Fantastic game, and get involved with a friendly championship yourself. Thank you guys for watching this part, and let's get back into the video. All right, boys, the Euros are here. Here are the groups. We are trying to win this competition that we've already won with Portugal. Yet again, we've also won the World Cup, and Group A is looking somewhat difficult. Yes, we have Belgium, but then Northern Ireland, Scotland should be very winnable games. Group B, we have France and Germany in the same group. Group C is potentially looking like the group of death there with England in that one. And Group D, Netherlands, Wales, Sweden, Norway, definitely the easiest group of the bunch. And we're back in Portugal, and this may look like a familiar sight right here. I'm always hanging back on my friend Joao Felix's private boat when I head to Portugal, and this time we're not doing that. I bought a boat. Boys, we are closing in on being worth over $1 billion. Yes, that's right. I said billion, not million. We are one of the not only richest footballers in the world, but richest athletes in the world from what we've been able to do throughout our career. And I got some of my closest friends and family chilling before the tournament starts. I got my girlfriend, my son, my agent, Cristiano Ronaldo, Felix, and the rest of my family inside. It's an impressive achievement, boys, but as you guys know, the money and fame means nothing to me if I don't win these trophies. So let's get into it. The 2028 Euros. Yes, that's right. 2028. How crazy is it that we've made it this far in the career mode, man? Year 2028. It's actually crazy. Scotland up first. There's your starting 11 for Portugal at this point in the career mode. Get you a look at some of the player ratings and whatnot. Who's playing where in the team sheet. Let's go. Here we go. This is potentially one of the easiest games we're going to play against Scotland. Northern Ireland's probably going to be the easiest. But Scotland too, I mean, very winnable game. So let's see if we can do it, boys. And I forgot to mention, the tournament this year is taking place in Portugal. Yes, that is right. Portugal is the location of the 2028 Euros for us in this My Player, in this career mode. Obviously, the 2028 Euro location in real life has not yet been chosen, but for the sake of the series, for the sake of what we're doing, is taking place in my home country. So we got our home fans behind us every single match. And to get started, boys, it is literally a goal within the first 10 minutes. Ruiz, you've done it again, carrying that momentum strong from the final in the last episode. There we go, boys, hugging it out with my bro, Joao Felix. And we are already off to a phenomenal start. Like I mentioned, this game against Scotland is going to be a bit easy compared to the one we're going to play against Belgium. That's going to come a little bit later on in the episode. Great goal, beating the defense right there, and then just slotted it in. When Ruiz is in front of net like that, 1v1 with the keeper, I can almost guarantee you we are never going to miss. Scotland would put up a strong fight, though, in this first half. I'm not going to lie. I expected them to be not this attacking offensively. Literally, a good amount of shots for them. But for us, we were on point. Check this header out. It hits off the crossbar. We're going for that brace in this one. Can we get it here? 39th minute, Ruiz from the free kick and a very, very scoreable position. One of my teammates wanted to take it. Nah, you're never taking it when Ruiz is on your team, boys. We are deadly from the free kick spot. Oh, yes. This is in 110% Ruiz. Oh, it's in. It's in. It's in. It's not in. Of course. Ruiz, what are you doing, man? You know, I may be a genius at the free kicks, but even Messi and Ronaldo don't put in all their free kicks from those angles. So the greats can't do it, and I'm honestly considered one of those greats right now, man. And yeah, like, as we get into this second half, one of my questions for you this episode, with the trophies we won in our career, the goals we've scored, we're 29 years old. Where would you rank Ruiz if he was a real player amongst the top not goal scorers, but just players, attacking players of all time? Let me know in the comment section. As Scotland equalize, is this for real? We're slacking a bit in this one. Or is Scotland actually just not bad? What a cross, man. 2 defenders marking as well. And then the diving header. You got to give credit where credit is due. That's a phenomenal goal. But with the team we're playing, like, I don't know. Are we underestimating Scotland? Are they actually for real this year? Potentially. But I still think with our team, we should be beating them. And with the chances we're getting, I can't believe we haven't yet scored a second goal. And Scotland's looking to win it. Oh my goodness. If it weren't for our keeper, we potentially would be down 2-1 right now. And we potentially would have lost this game as it wraps up 1-1. Okay, we got some work to do. Luckily, Northern Ireland is up next. Like I mentioned, they are definitely the worst team in the group. No offense to any Northern Ireland fans out there. But with all the teams in this group, they're definitely the most winnable game. This is disappointing. A bit of a shell shock as well to all the Portugal fans out there. Luckily, we at least get a point, and it's not a loss. So we'll look at it on the bright side. 1-1 is your final score. Let's take a little trip back in time to last season and wrap up your top goal scorers. We finished 1 goal off Felix for the Golden Boot. You're kidding me. My best friend, my bro in this series, Felix, tops me in goals. Oh my God, man. 1 more goal was all I needed to tie him. I can't believe we didn't do it. We did receive the top goal scorer for the Champions League, which was great to see. 15 goals. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. 15 goals in 10 matches. And then the assist, you guys can see all that. And again, going back in time a little bit, this was actually last month, the award ceremony for the season, receiving the Player of the Year in La Liga and the Champions League. Let's go, man. Just a few more trophies to add to that collection. The award ceremony here for the season in football, sort of wrapping things up. It's an honor. It's truly an honor. But is anyone really surprised? Yes, maybe Felix could have won the Player of the Year in La Liga, but even though he topped me in goals, we ended up getting that trophy. Let's go, boys, with Real Madrid. We've done all of this stuff, not only with Barca, but with Real Madrid now, and it's kind of crazy what we've been able to do. And not even talking about the fact that we went invincible in every competition, every game we played last season. Has that ever been done? I don't think it's been done, and it's making me consider potentially leaving Real Madrid come next season. If you think about it, we've done everything with that club. What is there left for us to do? Honestly, what? Name something. There's literally nothing. So, could be time to move on, but that is something to discuss after we finish this competition. Northern Ireland, who scored an early goal last game, and we're going to do it again. It is the man who beat me in goals in La Liga, is Felix. All right, you know what? If he's scoring here, that's fine. I don't want him to be scoring in La Liga when I'm playing against him, but when I'm playing with him, obviously we're going to be feeding him the ball, and that is what's happening right here. The pass to the assist. Great goal from Felix. Another early one. Scored an early goal in that Northern Ireland game and ended up, or the Scotland game, excuse me, and ended up drawing that one in this game versus Northern Ireland. Hopefully that's not going to be the same results. And again, it's so similar. After we scored that first goal, it was just our opposition on the attack, firing shots on goal. But we'd be coming back, trying for a second. Ruiz in the box. No. Ref, you didn't. No. Wait, hold up. Ref, did you just call a penalty for that? Hold up, man. This might be one of the weakest penalty calls of all time. He called that a penalty. Oh, my God. Wow, imagine you're playing like Foot Champs or Ultimate Team Online and your opponent wins a penalty for that. I would be furious. Of course, we got to take advantage of it, boys, whether it was a penalty or not. Ruiz steps up to take it. Okay, you know what? The ball don't lie, man. It wasn't a deserved penalty. The keeper guesses the right way, saves it. As much as I wanted to score that one, it's kind of deserved because that was not a penalty. 43rd minute, we're going for that second. Man, I'm desperately searching and trying to get one, but we want to be able to find it in the second half. So let's hope the same thing doesn't happen to us this game that did last game. We can't afford to draw this one. If we draw this game versus Northern Ireland, there still is a good chance we make it out of the group in seconds, but let's just not risk it. Let's go for the dub right here. Northern Ireland on the attack. The shot on goal. Costa in nets. What a save from him. 74th minute, through ball of dreams in behind that Northern Ireland defense. And this is going to be an easy finish. You guys know 10 times out of 10, when I 1v1 with the keeper, we're putting it in. And that's just another one of those scenarios. Easy goal, boys. I have so much pace, and I can almost guarantee you a lot of these Northern Ireland players definitely cannot catch up with me when I'm on the counterattack, when I'm running in behind them. And that just shows right there. Look at how far out ahead I am of that defense. Is a bit ridiculous. The keeper, that's got to be a scary sight. Having Ruiz run at you 1v1, you got to guess whichever way because he's so strong on either foot. It's just an easy finish, and it's 2-0, and it's looking like we're going to win this game. So let's just try to extend it a bit. Take a few crazy shots in this one. 83rd minute, that one was never going to go in. This one, more realistic chance of going in. But, of course, we hit the crossbar for the second time this episode. And that'll wrap things up, boys. We win game number 2. 4 points in the group, so it's looking a lot better for our chances to definitely make it out of this group. Maybe not first, but second for sure. And after this match, one of the nice things about having this competition be played in my home country is that my family doesn't have to do any traveling whatsoever to watch me play these games. So in between matches, I'm hanging out with my brother, with my father, and we're out for a drink of coffee, you know, just kind of talking about things. And my brother has been a bit upset the past few weeks. As you guys know, he recently just signed with Barcelona. He's at the young age of 16 years old, and he's ranting at me as to why he didn't get called up to the Portuguese national team. And I had to tell him, yo, listen, you're 16 years old, bro. You may be one of the top prospects in the game, but you gotta prove yourself. Portugal's not just gonna call you up right away that young without proving yourself. at the club level. He's got to do bigger and better things for Barcelona, and he hasn't really started many games. Obviously, he plays a similar position to Felix, who was the top goal scorer. So I told him it may be in his best interest to potentially go out on loan somewhere. Look at other options. Yes, your future may be in Barcelona, but your future right now may be somewhere else. So he said he'd think about it, and I wish him the best. Obviously, we're trying to help our brother improve as much as possible. And we're into the next game, boys. We are back focusing on winning this group, because if we can beat Belgium right here, we are topping it. If we lose, we still will most likely be going through, but we will be going through second in the group, and we don't want to risk it because there is still a very good possibility that we don't make it out of the group, which that would suck. But Scotland needs to go on and score like 5 goals, and yeah, I mean, the odds are we're definitely making it out, but let's not risk it because you never know what can happen in this lovely, beautiful game of football. So let's go. Portugal in Belgium. Can we get another early goal, make it 3 in a row? Yes, we can. I don't know what it is. Every single game this episode, we've scored an early goal within the first few minutes of the game. This one is an assist. What a cross. Finding my teammate far post. That is beautiful, boys. Absolutely beautiful. A hot start against Belgium is going to be much needed because this is one of the best teams in the tournament. And I'm sorry I couldn't show you Belgium's starting 11. I would love to show you guys kind of a better look at some of the players on this team. You'll have to just keep an eye out on the bottom right-hand corner to see the players, but it just would not show me the starting 11 in the introductions, which is a bit unfortunate, but we do have to kind of work with what we have in Ruiz. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God, he should have done it. That would have been one of the best goals of my career. 110%. How are you not scoring this? Just a little more power. And this would have been maybe not one of the best goals of my career, but maybe one of the best goals of the European Championship of all time. Oh my God, we do get the second here in the 44th minute, but man, I'm still regretting missing that last chance. You have got to be kidding me. That would have been something special. This one is just your average little chip in goal right here. Nothing too special, nothing too sort of, you know, out of the ordinary by any means of the imagination. But this next chance, well, let's just say we'd have a chance to do something special. You know what? I feel a little sad after scoring this goal, not just because no one celebrated with me on my team, but I feel a little sad for this keeper because this was just disrespectful. I've scored a goal like this before in my career, but if you can do this to a goalkeeper, imagine how terrible they have to feel after conceding a goal like this. The rainbow flick over the keeper and a little dive at the end there, so if it would have not gone in, maybe I could have won a pen, but that is ridiculous. Ruiz, you're kidding me. Too cheeky. Too freaking cheeky. Really. That keeper really just, he might have to retire after that. I know we didn't retire this episode, but that Belgium keeper, he may be gone. This may be his last ever professional football game. No, I'm kidding. 3-0, boys. What a start to this game. It's looking like we're going to be top in the group, unless the Belgium team is going to be able to come back because they get one here in the 62nd minutes. We've been dominating this whole game. It's crazy, you know, how we can go from drawing Scotland 1-1 to now just absolutely beating up on one of the best teams in the world. 3-1 over Belgium. It doesn't make much sense, but it is the year 2028. So these teams are looking a lot different than they were years ago. What a goal, though. Honestly, fair play to the Belgium keeper. We're looking to add on, and that we would. Yet another goal, 4-1. Okay, I think we can officially say that things are going to be over in this game. We'll take the dub, a 4-1 victory, top in the group. And that means the next episode will be the knockout rounds. There could be 1 game, there could be 2, or if we make the final and win it, there will be 3 games next episode yet again. What a day. Incredible performance in the group stage. You know, we did draw against Scotland, but it's fine. We still topped it. What a game. What a win. 4-1. On to the knockout rounds. And on to the next season after that. So, it's back to talking with my agent, Cristiano Ronaldo, and we have big plans for the future. I mentioned briefly at the beginning of this episode how my days might be over with Real Madrid. And Ronaldo, he agreed. What we've been considering is a move to a much smaller club. It would be an extreme challenge to take a team from the bottom to the top this late in my career. So could it be the move? Going to a smaller Premier League team, maybe even a championship team, but a team towards the bottom, reviving their club and bringing them to glory. Would you want to see this, or should we move to a bigger club? I want you guys to vote. Top right-hand corner. And we'll see you boys for the final of the Euros and the decision on our new club in the next episode. Peace.